Yeah, what's going on, people? Jixter 101. That's a gorgeous little boy right there. That's my boy. Jixter 101 on the check-in. Making a new video. Basically, that's me right there. Just got out the shower. Good looking guy. Oh, man. Yeah, I just finished getting pumped up. But anyways, as you see, I'm on an iPhone. This is my wife's phone. Precious moments. Whatever. Decided to make this video, because I switched phone carriers and I got a new phone. Boom. HTC One X for AT&T. There's a lot of reviews on YouTube about this phone. You can check those out. Basically, it's a video just like all my other videos, giving my opinion about this phone. As you know, my last video was on the Nexus, Galaxy Nexus for Sprint. I had that phone 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks, I canceled my Sprint account. Because of the phone? No. The phone is a beautiful, beautiful phone. Certain things I miss about that phone. We'll get into that, but just couldn't take Sprint service anymore. AT&T, definitely the move. I think I pay like close to not even $10 more a month, and I just have greater service. It's not unlimited, but if you do things the right way, if you think smart, then you basically won't pass your data usage. I took the 3 gigs of data when I'm at work or when I'm on the outside. You know, I'm doing my thing on the internet, but when I'm at home, I'm on Wi-Fi, so I never go over my data, and I'm really happy with this phone. Or I'm really happy with the service. AT&T is great service. Anything I think would be greater than Sprint. Sprint, the only thing they got going for themselves right now is their unlimited plan, but I mean, the service sucks. And basically, like I said, I'm gonna go over what I think about this phone. There's things that I love about this phone, things that I'm upset about this phone, as everybody else would be upset. Actually, about the battery not being removable, that's not a big deal. This battery is actually the best battery I've had on any Android phone so far. I get a lot of usage off this one charge. It's a great battery, so definitely no complaints about that. Camera is a great camera. Unexpandable SIM card, big problem of mine. Definitely don't like that. Definitely don't understand why they only put 16 gigabytes of internal memory. It makes no sense. One thing I miss about my Galaxy Nexus, even though you couldn't expand the memory, it was 32 gigs. Plenty of room. Even though I still have a lot of room on here. Let's see. I still have a lot of room on here. And I do have quite a few apps. Sorry about that. I do have quite a few apps on here. I have all my main apps that I use constantly, and I still do have quite a few memory. But I said to myself, I'm gonna keep this phone for at least a year. If you know me, I always switch up my phones every couple months when something new comes out, and I said, you know what, Galaxy S3, the hell with it. I'm keeping this one for at least a year. But that factor of the unexpandable memory, Galaxy S3, once it comes to AT&T, I'm copping it. I got to. The phone, the screen is the best screen out right now. I had my original wallpaper, which is Android versus iPhone, on this, and it wasn't doing the screen resolution justice. So I put this new one on. I don't know if you can see it that great, but it's just gorgeous. Let's see if we can turn this on real quick. Yeah, I got the flash on, but really did no help. But the screen resolution is gorgeous. Let's see, the camera, like I said, amazing camera. HTC since when I started with Android after I left iPhone, one of my first phones was not my first Android phone, but like I believe the second Android phone that I had was HTC, and I've been rocking with HTC for a minute. I had the original Nexus 1, great phone, great build phone, loved it. The Evo, I loved that phone. That was a phone game breaker right there. It was definitely a beautiful phone. Very very great phone. And this is also a great phone. Fast. Really had no problems with the phone. The first couple days that I've had this phone, it actually did give me a problem though with the camera, where the camera would stop working. But I did a restart, which is this right here, close all apps and restart phone, and that fixed the problem. And I've never had that problem. I had the phone since it came out on the April the 23rd, I believe. As you see, it's the 20th of May, and haven't had no problems with that anymore. But other problems I have been having with this phone, if I don't know if you are whoever's watching a big HTC fanatics, but with my Evo, I was in my Evo Shift. I also had the Evo Shift. I was having a problem where I would watch videos on the internet, and when I would go back to the home screen would restart again, and that happens constantly. And I'm really not sure. I thought with the dual core processor, the S4 processor, that would not happen anymore, because the Evo and the Evo Shift were single cores, and that still keeps happening, and it's a little upsetting. Definitely don't like that. Also, one thing that I missed about my Nexus, for some reason my Nexus was on point with the GPS, the locations. Like say I'm at the gym, or say I'm at work, I hit Facebook and try to check in. Sometimes it takes forever for this thing to check in, and sometimes you see that's my city right there, Amityville, Long Island. Sometimes even that would say current location. It wouldn't give me the city that I'm in. I had to restart the phone, and then it would find where I'm at. But that's also a big problem. I'm real picky with things. That's just me. Definitely real picky with stuff. But as far as everything else, the front-facing camera is amazing. Like I said, the camera is amazing. The phone is fast. The service is great. 4G is popping out here in Long Island. Not like Sprint, which 4G still hasn't reached Suffolk County, Long Island. I'm on Wi-Fi, as you can see right now, to keep my data in track. I'm 2 weeks into my monthly bill, and I've used so far about 900 megabytes. And like I said, I have a 3 gig plan, so I basically not even gonna get near that 3 gigabytes by the end of my billing cycle. So, I mean, as long as you got Wi-Fi and que sera, I mean, whatever, you'll be good money. All them people on Sprint right now that think it's great because it's unlimited. I mean, I hate to hate on Sprint, man, but their service sucks. At my job, I had my Sprint phone. I had all the nice phones, and these people with their iPhones and their outdated Android phones, but they were on AT&T, YouTubing, buffering, no buffering times. Very little, maybe 1 second, half a second, and mine would be buffering and buffering and buffering for a few minutes, and then when it would play something, it would just stop and keep buffering, and it was embarrassing. Like, what's the point of having a nice, expensive phone when your service sucks? Like I tell everybody, it's like buying a car. You're gonna buy a hoopty, you're gonna have to put work into it. You're gonna still spend more money on it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're gonna buy a new car. It's gonna cost more, but it's not gonna give you problems. This service not giving me problems. Best decision I made so far. But yeah, I mean, gonna cut this video short. Just want to go over this app right here, Vital. I love this app. For all my people out there who like buying bootleg movies, Vital is the move. Let's go to entertainment. You can find new movies that are out in the theaters here on Vital. And see, like this right here. Let's see what's playing right now. idea what that is. But another thing I'm not too happy about this phone is the volume. The volume on the outer speaker. For me, it kind of sucks. Some people might think differently, but it also depends on what you're watching, what you're listening to. Some things are louder than others. Some things just suck. I wish they would have had a better speaker. When you plug in the earphones, the sound quality is good. If you don't have Beats headphones and you turn off the Beat application, then it sounds great. I've been meaning to buy a pair of Beats headphones just for this phone, but I can't find a white pair, and I wanted to match it with the phone, so haven't bought one yet. But yeah, I mean, that's basically my opinion. Like I said, I'm a picky guy. I know there's picky people out there. You can leave a comment if there's anything that you've encountered with this phone that you're not happy with, or there's things that you encountered that you found a fix for. Definitely hit me up and let me know. Like I said, if you're looking for a great service provider, AT&T is the move. And that's about it. Thanks for watching this video. As you can see, you can follow me at Twitter, Jigster101. And that's about it. Take care and God bless you. Be easy.